Buriram judge brokers justice for Danish man and his Thai wife after abrupt relationship breakdown. The case before the court was not decided, but the judge indicated that their relationship was one of marriage and therefore suggested that assets, excluding land, should be split evenly. A broker deal between the Thai woman and the Danish man left him with a 1.7 million car he had paid for, while his ex-girlfriend retained the house built on her mother's land. A provincial court hearing in Buriram last Wednesday allowed a Danish man to obtain some justice after his relationship with a local Thai woman was abruptly sundered within hours of a housewarming party for a $3 million house he had built, and after he earlier purchased his Thai partner a 1.7 million car in her name. A Danish man last week scored a victory of sorts when his case against his ex-Thai partner came before Buriram Provincial Court for hearing, and the judge, a woman, reached out to the parties to broker an equitable deal. The Dane, who was not named, had come to Thailand in 2018 on a holiday. Like many Europeans and Western men, he was looking for a love partner after his wife had passed away at home in Denmark. He had a friend, another Dane, resident in Buriram province who, again like many Westerners, lives happily in Thailand with his Thai wife. Dane and a fellow national visited Hua Hin in 2018. The two went on a holiday to Hua Hin, where the Danish man struck up a friendship with a Thai woman working in a beer bar. He took a shine to the young woman and paid the establishment to take her away on a 2 weeks to Kanchanaburi province with his friend on a golfing holiday. Matters progressed, and even though he returned to Denmark, he was back in Thailand 1.5 months later. This time, the woman took him to meet her mother in Buriram province. The foreigner stayed in Thailand for a further 3 months. Paid Thai woman $25,000 a month not to work. A relationship developed, and the Dane paid his new partner $25,000 a month to give up her work in the beer bar, while he also commenced with plans to build a house on land owned by the woman's mother. The story is one that is quite commonplace since the boom in internet dating and foreign travel took off over 20 years ago. There are thousands of stories like this of similar relationships that go wrong. However, there are far more instances, that are not reported, of highly successful relationships where marriage partners are happy. Relationship came to a sudden halt in February 2020. However, this case did not turn out to be one of the happier ones. The man paid out $3 million to build the couple's dream home next to her mother's home and purchased a CRV Honda car for a further $1.7 million, which was registered in the name of his beloved. The home was completed this February, and that is when the relationship abruptly came to a halt. Danish man was uneasy about an elaborate and ostentatious housewarming party that lasted 24 hours. The Thai woman told her Danish partner that she wanted to stage an elaborate housewarming party. The European questioned this ostentatious event but reluctantly went along. There was an elaborate stage with dancers, music, and a party attended by between 200 and 300 people. The affair went on for 24 hours. Days after the relationship was strained. Days after the party ended, the Danish man felt that his relationship with his newly found life partner was strained. He then noticed that building materials were being taken off the site and that construction work was taking place in the adjacent property owned by the Thai woman's mother. A wall was being built. Queried the new building work and was told to leave. He queried his partner about this. Who authorized it and how much was it going to cost? This was when the mask slipped and the Thai woman advised him to leave the property, which she reminded him belonged to her. She also made it clear that the new car was also owned by her. The shocked Dane rang his friend and arranged to be taken to his home 50 kilometers away, also in Buriram. There, his friend and his Thai wife took him to a police station where he filed the complaint about the woman's actions. First court hearing seeking the return of the new Honda car floundered after the woman resisted. At length, this led to a court hearing where the Dane was initially only seeking the return of the Honda car. However, a lawyer for his former partner firmly resisted this and the action was shelved. The Dane's lawyers then advised a new case in which the foreign man went to court claiming that the relationship between the pair was one of man and wife. Thai woman and her lawyers claimed the house and car were a gift of affection to her from the Dane. The Thai woman's lawyers had claimed that the building of the home and the purchase of the car was a gift from the foreign man to the Thai woman out of love and affection. Many cases, previously in Thailand, have been treated like this by the courts and by police, who have regularly declined to prosecute Thai women unless it could be clearly shown that they had engaged in maliciously deceptive behavior or fraud against the foreigner involved. Thai law sees marriage as a joint property venture. Under Thai law, Any assets gained by a couple while married are owned jointly between the two. Thailand's legal system places great emphasis on marriage legally as a joint undertaking between two parties, particularly in relation to property. The problem, however, for foreigners is that they are prohibited by law from owning any land. Thai courts have taken this to include equity in the land as opposed to buildings and structures. The issue, in this case, was the cost of building the house and the value of that building as well as the car. Case came before the court for hearing on June 24 and the judge made her views known. The case came on for hearing last Wednesday, the 24th of June. The judge, on hearing the evidence, interrupted the proceedings to make her views known. She pointed out that, based on the evidence before the court, she was in no doubt that this was a case of common law marriage between the Thai woman and the Danish man. The judge proposed a solution. On that basis, the judge suggested to the couple that the appropriate solution would be for the Thai woman to keep the house built on her mother's land and for the Danish man to keep the car. Otherwise, the judge explained that the court may have to order the breaking apart of the home or its removal from the land to realize any value from it while selling the car and granting 50% of the proceeds to each party. The judge made it clear that such a proposal would be in the interests of the Thai woman to accept. Thai woman broke down in tears, said she wanted the Danish man to return to live with her. Nevertheless, the woman did not appear to be happy with the advice tendered and broke down into tears. At one point, she even told the court that her preference would be for the Danish man to return and live with her again. Eventually, she conceded and the deal was drawn up between the parties and later ratified by the court. Case highlights key nuances of Thailand's marriage laws that are often dismissed by skeptical foreigners. To many observers, the court case is a sign that foreigners may have more legal rights than hitherto thought, particularly for those who are not officially married to their Thai partner. The judge in this case certainly appeared to accept that common law marriage was equal to a registered union. The case suggests also that the heavy skepticism held by many foreigners in relation to fighting for their rights in Thai courts may be overblown. However, it would be unwise to draw sweeping conclusions. Thai law has always recognized the equity rights of foreigners who pay for buildings even though they cannot get possession, under any circumstances, in Thailand, of freehold property. Thai law does not rely on precedent. It should also be noted that this case was not decided by the court but ended rather in a voluntary agreement entered into by the two parties. There was no definitive judgment given. In any event, Thai law does not rely on precedent, as is the case in many Western countries where the common law concept is particularly valued and holds great sway. Even if the case was decided, the judgment could have been appealed and later again forwarded to the Supreme Court. The only court in Thailand that can issue judgments which are persuasive and that are often used but only as guidance by the lower courts, is the Thai Supreme Court. Speed of resolution by the Thai court in the matter is impressive and compares well to Western courts. What is impressive about this case, nevertheless, is how quickly the Thai judicial system was able to resolve this matter and get some sort of justice for the Danish man. In that respect, it must be accepted that it acted in an impressive and effective manner, particularly when compared to how long it would have taken the Danish man to deal with the matter in a European and Western court system where the outcome in family courts is often protracted and unpredictable. Further reading. Only 2,000 foreigners have yet registered to be reunited with loved ones as tourism to also reopen. Dutchman in Suphanburi missing from wife with reports of a mystery rendezvous in Uthai Thani province. Ex-UK soldier flies home following rescue by a compatriot after being abused by his Thai partner's family. Foreign spouses can begin applying to go home to Thailand as ministry has released entry criteria this week. Marriage partners of Thai nationals prioritized for entry into Thailand but under strict controls to be announced. Key ministries met on Sunday to discuss access by foreigners to the kingdom and a tourism relaunch. Thai public says no to foreign tourism and also predicts 1 to 2 years for travel to return to normal. Only hope for foreigners locked out of Thailand as easing continues with strict controls on entry. Ministers suggest an easing of the travel ban for some tourists but a continued state of emergency. Thailand plans to prioritize Asian countries in its search for safe COVID-19 tourism bubble partners. Australian envoy says its embassy and others continue to work on helping stranded foreigners get home. Access to Thailand opening up. It will be cautious, quite expensive with tight regulation and ministry controls. Thai security chief suggests a full reopening of the kingdom to international flights from July 1. New normal for foreigners seeking access to Thailand even after flights resume if virus persists as a factor. Growing concern and frustration among a large number of expats cut off from their families in Thailand. Australian man's heartbreak cut off from his Thai wife. Begs to be included on repatriation flights. Spouses of Thai wives down under denied access to limited repatriation flights from Australia this week. Australian retiree is spending his own pension money on supporting the poor during the crisis in Chiang Mai.